Good evening. Yeah, you're stuck with me tonight. Sorry. Oh, hold on. I just clicked something then and everything disappeared. Blooming heck, I nearly lost the whole thing. Hi, Daniel. Oh, you were quick off the mark. You were straight in there, straight away. Oi, oi, whoever you may be. If you click on StreamYard and approve that Facebook can use your name, then I'll know who you are, whoever that is. So, anyway, we have got obviously two awesome people, obviously, because they're coming to the festival. We have got the one and only historian extraordinaire, amazing author, bloody beautiful woman. She's also a podcaster, and she is I've now decided she is our resident historian at the festival. And not only that, if you don't know already, why don't you know? She is also our tour guide on our mystery tour on the Friday. She might tell you a little bit, but she might not. Let's see. I doubt it. Then, not only have I got Penny Griffith-Morgan in the house tonight, we have got Spirit Medium Rob Thompson, the man himself. As you all know, both of these wonderful people came last year, but Rob's doing a little bit something different for us this year. But I'm not going to talk about that. I am going to get the man himself to talk about that. And if you don't know what he's doing, why blooming not? Do you not read our posts? Do you not go on our page? Do you not follow us? If you don't, please do. Nag over. Anyway, let's get these two amazing, beautiful people on screen to join me, because you want to listen to what they've got to say, not me.
Hello.
Oh, blimey, we've got loads of people commented already.
Yeah,
Hello.
It's kicking off. It's kicking off, love.
It's kicking off, isn't it?
Yeah, Dennis really won't be able to understand that, will he?
Now, got a minute, lass. And he'll play bomb attack.
Or you could do a Norfolk accent if you want.
No.
No?
I won't.
Just now.
I'll just stick with my natural West Country.
I'm a natural West Country. I'm not even going to bother trying. I just don't forget it.
I wouldn't worry
I thought about it
if I were you.
I thought about not
thank
doing
you,
it.
Daniel. Daniel's comment, my wall paint looks flawless.
Oh, I'm just going to put some comments up, actually. We've got Daniel Winter joining us.
Hi, Daniel.
He is...
Actually, saying that, my 9-year-old, as I was getting ready, he went, "Oh, Mummy, you look really pretty." Oh, thank you.
Obviously, Mummy always looks pretty on a daily basis. What are you trying to say?
Oh, no, she doesn't.
There's Daniel, there's Nando and Angie. Hello.
Yeah, I don't know who Oi is. I have asked them to tell us. Hi, Nando. Hi, Maureen.
I would say Oi is our Rachel, because she's put it's our Penny, and that's what she called our Penny.
Yeah, I taught these Northerners that it's our pet. You come live round here, it's our, everything's our. So I've taught her that. Well, that's where it is. Oh yeah, it is. She said I can't comment. Who have we got? Oh, Dan saying hi to you both.
Hello. Hi, Dan.
We've got Angie. Hi, Angie. Thanks for joining us. Although we're just all having a good old chat amongst themselves here. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, Facebook user. It's our Penny. That's a clue, I think.
It's definitely right, our Rachel.
Yeah, it
is. It's Yorkshire. It's got to be Yorkshire.
Thing. Dead give away that.
And she put, I was oi, tiny one. So it's definitely because that's what she calls me.
Mm-hmm.
All the time, amongst lots of other things.
Well, thank you, Rach. Yeah, I've heard a couple of them. Yeah, Rach, thanks so much. Don't worry about it's our Rob. No, that's fine. Just,
Moving on swiftly. So, anyway, how are we both? We both well?
We're doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So ask me again a bit later, but yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting ready to. I'm packing. I'm leaving at like 3 a.m. for Philly Airport. So I've got to be like, I'm jetting out to the Portographs for Pooch's Parafest.
I saw that. I shared it.
Fantastic. Thank you. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Leaving on a jet plane.
Don't know. I do know when I'll be. I hope I know where I'll be back.
I'm a bit worried if you don't. Heather will be after you. You'll be in trouble.
Yeah. Oh, well, thanks. That and between you and Flight 911, I mean, yeah. But yeah, there's it's crazy busy, and that's the only way to be, right, guys? Yeah. If you have time to spare, then there's something wrong.
Spare time.
That phenomenon.
Something I had in 2009.
Yeah.
So you're busy. What about you, Penny? What have you been up to? What haven't you been up to? Writing, researching?
Yeah, I actually my other persona this weekend just gone, and I went to a rock gig in Swansea with the lovely Tanith and Quinton Joan, band called Those Damn Crows, and so that's my other my rock chick.
That's the other side of you coming out.
Yeah, that's my other side. But no, I've been doing a few investigations, trying to get out sort of once a month, but mainly sort of writing, researching, that kind of thing, trying to sort of, yeah. Apparently, quite a lot of people are having trouble getting into the Facebook Live. I've just had a message from someone saying they can't get in; it's not letting them. Yeah. Just to let you know, I don't know why, but I've just had a message from someone saying they can't get in. And
Dennis has just commented saying hello to us all. For some reason, I can't watch the video on Facebook and it won't let me comment, so I am on YouTube. Dennis, captions on. Always a little bugger.
Well, at least he can understand me.
Oh, that's a bit weird. I wonder why that is then.
Could be a ghost in the machine. I don't know.
Wes Coleman's just messaged me as well and said he can't get on either.
No. Well, I don't even know what our YouTube link is. I could put it in there. Rachel, what's our YouTube link? Oh.
Tanith is in.
Oh, somebody else said
you just missed the shout out I gave you. I just mentioned that I'd stayed with you guys this weekend to see the amazing Those Damn Crows.
Oh, sorry, guys. I don't mean to be rude. I'm just trying to.
I saw your post, Penny.
I'm trying to find the YouTube link so I can put it in the.
Great band.
Who's that? So you guys have lost me now. I don't.
And actually, while Karen's doing that, I'll just fill the air.
Yeah, really. please do, because I'm lost about what this band is you're on about. Rob seems to know what you're talking about.
Well, I am Those Crows. They're a Welsh rock band. They've been around a few years. Tanith got me into them it's just after lockdown actually, and it's taken me that long to get the chance to see them live. And they're absolutely amazing. And in fact, they filmed one of their videos at Nat Lawrence's school. You know, the George Jarvis school.
Yeah.
Okay.
They filmed one of their videos there recently, so they have got a link to us. Although I think a couple of them think the paranormal is all a hokum. Whereas a couple of the others actually get quite scared. Yeah, Dennis is being cheeky now. The what crows? Tanith, can you beat him up or something for me?
I don't think we can.
But they're from Wales. They're from quite just south of Swansea, I believe. And so that was their last gig of the tour, and it was the home gig as well. So the atmosphere was amazing.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Oh, thanks, Dennis. He's just sent me my own link for my Facebook, for my YouTube. I literally just got it as well. Bless him. Thank you, Dennis.
Yeah, Tanith is another paranormal investor. She's down in the southwest. She does a lot of work. She does a lot of work at the Jamaica Inn. She works with HD Paranormal. So yeah, she's another paranormal bod. But she's the one that got me.
That's on my bucket list. Jamaica Inn. So yeah, that's one of I
haven't been there for years.
It's I mean I haven't been there for about 4 or 5 years now. But I'd love to go there in the middle of winter when it's all blowing a hoolie on the moors. And I know it's completely the wrong part of the world for like Wuthering Heights and all that, because that's up north, but it was just that whole sort of atmosphere of, oh, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't the best one. We went actually weather-wise, to be honest.
Old, yeah.
But I like bad weather in places like that. As long as I'm not going to get snowed in, I actually like it when it's
accurate representation of history, you know, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you don't want to see people in grass skirts and, you know, sipping margaritas. I mean, it's just
but
not
saying
the same.
that, I am hoping that our mystery history tour this year doesn't have the same weather that happened last March.
You know what? I wouldn't. It could be a tornado, and
really?
if you were there, I would be right there, glued to my seat. And I'll tell you what, that was for me one of the highlights of the entire festival last year. Other than meeting Karen,
obviously. Obviously, that was the most important bit. You know, we've chatted for 2 years and finally met in person.
my check made it over to America then, did it, Rob?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it made it. Okay.
And the twig, you know, the twig. Remember the twig? I took a twig. I was one of those, like, you know, tourists that cut things off and take them back home. It wouldn't grow wouldn't grow. It would not. Yeah, I tried everything. I tried rooting hormone. I wanted to transplant a bit of Henry VIII to, you know, Rob the whatever.
Well, you were Henry VII officially that day.
It was the 7th. Yes, that's right. He was a twinkle in his old man's eye.
Henry VIII's dad. That's who you were.
Yeah.
The one who murdered Richard III. Murdered him.
What?
I remember it well.
Wouldn't it be amazing? Wouldn't it be amazing if it turned out that you were something like that in your past life, Rob?
Well, you know, it's I'm not sure how to be flattered or to be.
No, be flattered. I just think it's something that I'm really interested in. And you look at certain people and you think, like you said, you look at certain people and you think, you belong in this era. Oh, I could see you dressed like that and looking regal and all the rest of it. Do you know what I mean? So it is a compliment. It's just about
that presence, isn't he? I can actually see that you could do a cracking Henry VIII, like the younger Henry before he was injured and everything else, because you've got the height, you've got the gravitas, you've got the
presence. That's what I mean. Yeah. That was a compliment. I did that really badly, didn't I? But I knew what I meant.
I appreciate the compliment. And it's funny that you mentioned that, because a few years ago, there was a cast member that was obviously on the show, the cast member. And without naming names, I started having these like flashbacks about aforementioned king. And just the strangest images, and it was like she was like a part of that, and it was just a very bizarre. It was like I was looking at flashbacks through someone else's life. So yeah, I'm a big believer in reincarnation, and I think that was really a profound experience. It's going to be written in my book, which I'm hoping to have launched by September at the festival. But it was really quite quite an unnerving experience. It was very strange, and it was also extremely. It wasn't all sugar and sweetness. There was some feelings of I could actually feel like guilt, rage, a lot of rage with this person.
I don't think Henry VIII felt guilty about anything. I actually think he was verging on being a sociopath, personally.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, he was who he was, and there was no one to stop him and no one to tell him, well, calm down a little bit on your head chopping off, Henry, because they'd have their head chopped off. So it sort of ended there. Ended there. But another thing that's fascinated me about that walk that we had on the history tour that you're going to be giving at this one as well, I'm just like so tempted to bring a metal detector and a shovel, because not because I won't be paying attention to it now. That's the only reason I wouldn't be doing it. But like if we had a break to have a dig, because I've been reading all these articles about these coins and spoons and all of these things that have been randomly found from Tudor times in, John Smith's backyard or outhouse,
Yeah, I can say where we're going for the mystery history tour. Please don't do that.
Yeah, please don't do that.
Okay.
We will be kicked out. You'll be back on the coach. You won't be having no packed lunch. You'll be going home.
Yeah, I don't think the place will be very pleased if they see spades and metal detectors coming out.
It was kind of a joke.
I know it was tongue in cheek. I know,
but just in case anybody else thinking
that. I forgot there are people that take everything that they hear on the internet literally. So I'm definitely not going to be bringing my metal detector because that would be a bad idea.
To be fair, if you were going to, you wouldn't want to go on the actual site we're on. You'd go around it because around the site. That's why they find stuff. It's been buried like somewhere where there would have been buildings, but there aren't any now.
A little bit too, right? With the would have like moved, over a few hundred years probably.
Say that again. Sorry.
No, I'm just wondering,
I didn't get that. Sorry.
With all the rains and the movement of the ground and everything or whatnot.
Oh, you're frozen, Penny.
No, you know what?
Am I frozen?
Oh yeah, you're back now. You froze a couple of times then.
Oh, I thought you were just really. I just thought you were really impressed with what I had to say.
No, I couldn't hear you. Sorry, I thought you two were the ones that froze, so I don't know what was going on.
So she was hanging on to every word.
I am, but you didn't realise I genuinely was. But yes, no, please no metal detectors or space. I've just had a message from Wes. He said he can see us and hear us, but he can't comment. So he sends his love to everyone who knows him.
Hi, Wes.
I just thought I'd mention that because he messaged me. Because he likes to support us, doesn't he? So he does like to support us as much as he can, does our Wes.
Yeah. There's that lovely Lauren Higgins. What a sweetheart. I'm looking forward to rubbing noses with her at this festival again. We had a right old laugh last time. Her and her loverly hubby, Thomas Donahue. Are you going to come over? I think you should get a ticket and come over.
Is he one of your American people?
He's an absolute sweetheart, good friend, man, and just all-round smashing chap. And it would be good if you got a sitter, Thomas, and bought, because a couple of tickets came up, a couple of very special tickets became available, Thomas. So get on Festival of the Unexplained.com.
I know it's a bit of a mouthful.
And that's what she said. And it's really,
you can let some of the obvious ones go, Rob.
It is. It is. I've got to be obvious.
Anyway, moving on very, very swiftly. So last year, sorry, God, I'm having my coffee, trying to keep myself awake. So it is last year. I keep forgetting. I can say last year now because it is last year now.
Yeah.
We were saying last year when we were in the same year, but now it's definitely last year. It was last year. You were treated to 2 historic locations, but this year you're treated to the 1. Reason being, this place, there wasn't anyone I'm saying we. Penny is like the brain box.
Oh, you're doing the tour as well, are you, Karen? Is that what it is? You're helping me host it.
Am I? Our Penny's the brain box. She is the brains when it comes to our fantastic historic tour this year. She's completely been let loose. It's her project, it's her baby, it's her tour. So we have got an awesome place. I'm really, really careful what I'm saying. We have an awesome location to go to. And it was also our lovely Penny's idea not to tell you where we're going and it to be a history mystery tour, which I think is an amazing idea. So you're not even have nobody apart from obviously myself, the girls, and Penny. Nobody else
And the coach driver, hopefully.
And the coach driver, I hope. Anybody else knows where we are going for the History Mystery? I love the call that History. Should have changed that on the promo. Anyway, History Mystery Tour on the Friday.
My mum just texted me, by the way, Karen, after you said that, and she said, "Can you please have Karen text me before you go, so I know that you are safe, and have your teddy bear with you." So someone needs to know where we're going. So I guess Mum needs to know.
Look, as long as I know, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. It's all good. I will look after you all.
No, I've given this location. The location, I gave it a lot of thought because I wanted something that would appeal to a different. Because I mean, let's face it. If I was choosing somewhere for me, I'd probably be going to the RAF Museum or something. So I thought I'd pick somewhere. It's not the RAF Museum. I'll let you know that one. So I thought, and it's not an airfield either.
I think I've got it. Those are two big clues.
Really?
No.
Yeah, go on.
And let's just say that it's not a place where just one event occurred. I have got much research to do to decide exactly what I'm going to spend the day talking about.
Mm-hmm. So there's going to be no clues at all until we are on the coach. And Penny came up with a fantastic idea of we're going to, well, pretty much basically play a game on the coach on the way there. And Penny's going to give you clues to see if anybody can work out where we're going before you see a sign for where we're going. That makes sense? It did make sense, didn't it?
And Dennis, no, it's not.
It's not a workhouse either, no. So, yeah, so Penny had this fantastic idea and we have literally ran with it. So we're going to play a game on the coach. She's going to give you some clues.
Very cryptic ones.
Very cryptic, not just easy clues, cryptic clues, yes. And then we're going to see if anybody can guess where we're going before anyone sees a sign for actually where we're going. And I thought it was a great idea. I was like, oh, yes, I love not telling people things. So let's just do that.
I've never been on a mystery tour. I love the song, but I've never been on one. So this is exciting.
We just wanted to bring something different, didn't you, Penny?
A lot of the speakers are going to have little roles I'm going to give them because I know Rob wants to act again. So, yes, I've got my plan for you, Mr. Thompson. Mr. Class, got to have him involved as well. I haven't quite decided who he's going to. I've got an idea who I want him to be, but not what I'm going to get him to act out yet. And so, yes, everyone's going to have. It's not going to, because it's going to. We're there for the whole day, pretty much. So there's lots of little acts in the whole play that people will be able to take part in.
Excited! That is exciting.
Yeah,
I'm just watching though, aren't I? Because I'm just watching. I'm just helping.
Karen's got to have a role too.
I don't know yet.
There isn't enough parts. She told me there isn't enough parts.
I have not told you that.
Absolutely fine.
I have not told you that. But I did.
Pop out lass.
The one that Mr. Thompson's going to be playing, it came to me the other day. It was a brainwave, and I was just like, yes, that'll work. So yeah,
See, added extras. Not only have you got one awesome location for the whole day, you've also got lots of little added extras, twists and turns, and different things that's going to happen. And those of you who have got the angelic VIP tickets, well, you're just going to have to find out on the day, aren't you? Because we're not going to tell you anything. And nobody is going to spill. So as much as you prod and poke and ask, we're not going to tell you a thing. No, the rest, like Penny said, the rest of the speakers have no idea where we're going because we're not telling them because we want it to be a nice surprise for them as well as for you, our guests, the public attending. So yeah, so you're all going to find out together basically, Penny's, I think, was a great idea that everyone finds out together.
I think that's an excellent idea. Penny, I'm guessing that you're not going to tell me who I am because that would give me a clue as to the history, which would give me a clue as to the location. So that sucks.
Lots of secrets. So this year, we have changed. Anyone that came last year and hasn't bought a ticket to come this year, why? Firstly. Secondly, Secondly, we have changed things a little bit for this year. For those of you that are interested and haven't bought a ticket yet, there are tickets available. Very, very, very small amount of tickets available. There's only certain tickets left now. Thursday evening, if you are a VIP ticket holder, you get to investigate with everybody on the Thursday evening. So you get to have a meet and greet and investigate with all of our fantastic speakers and attendees on the Thursday night. And that is exclusive to you and to you alone. So there'll be no extra tickets just for the investigation. We did that last year, not doing it this year. You're either a VIP and you get to go or you don't. Really sorry, but that's just how we're doing it this year because we thought it was only fair. You get to do the awesome mystery history. I love this mystery history tour. I love saying that. Sorry. On the Friday on our coach trip. And you get a lovely, we give you a nice little packed lunch. We do feed you. We look after you while we're out for the day. Can't tell you much more than what Penny's just said because, yeah, I'm just going to brush over that very quickly.
The one thing I will say is wear things that you can walk around in.
Yeah, that actually would help because
it's not going to be the long walk like we did for Bosworth for those people who have got some mobility issues.
Yeah.
But you will, it's not all on like concrete footpaths.
Mm-hmm. So sensible, we're not being, I feel like a parent now.
Sorry, I've just read, I'd love a meet and greet with Penny, but I've only just gotten rid of her.
Oh, nice. It's a good job you're friends. And then leading on,
isn't it?
Yeah, I know. Leading on the Friday evening, we will VIP dinner. So you get to have dinner with all of our lovely speakers and chat to them. And then we have this incredible guy. I don't know if you know who he is. What's his name again? Rob Thompson. I think it's Rob Thompson.
Oh, I've heard about him.
You may have heard about him, but you may not have. Joking. No, seriously. The lovely Rob has agreed to... Well, how can I put it? Give us a treat this year. Doing something different. That sounded really wrong, didn't it?
What have I agreed to?
Well,
I'm wondering
read
too
the
now.
small print. Read the small print. I've told you in the past. Read the small print.
Oh my God.
And class tells everyone, whatever Karen says, just do it. Don't ever say no to her. So,
do I have to also wear sensible shoes?
No, well, do what you. Well, I have to work.
What, to do your stretch?
Oh, that was coming out then. Oh yeah, do what.
Yeah, you have to be careful. So, Rob, would you like to tell everybody what you're doing for us on the Friday evening after dinner?
Absolutely. So we're going to talk about one of the things that I really want to talk about is my journey coming out as a medium, having bottled it up for 30 odd years, talking about some of the crazy, funny, mad and willful experiences sort of in between there, like seeing people and, oh, well, okay, hello, and not really realizing that it's because you have an ability that I think, how seriously though, how scary, how terrifying that can be. Then we're going to sort of get into the spirit of things, and we're going to do a little gallery. And have a little gallery around here and pick a few people, a few special little faces, shiny, happy people, and their shinier, happier loved ones. Hopefully we'll come through on the other side, and we'll have a little get together and a knees up and a chin wag, and no starchy sort of. My galleries are very sort of informal. We have a chit chat sometimes. Spirits stay on afterwards. But it is what it is. So we'll have some spirits, and we'll join the spirits and talk about spirits. It's going to be a lot of fun, and you got to go and get your ticket though to be there, because otherwise you're out of luck.
And you have to be a VIP, or you're definitely out of luck.
You've got to be a bit.
So
So that's what we're going to do, and we're going to just have a blast. It's going to be so much fun. Whether someone comes through for you or not, it doesn't mean they don't love you. It just means that Karen hasn't put them in the contract.
Yeah.
So.
And I said,
And she said yes. So
your name's not on the list yet.
You're not coming.
I'm sorry. Someone's coming through. No, I'm so sorry. Next year. But yeah, no. All jokes aside, we're gonna have a fantastic gallery, lots of chit chat, lovely, jubbly evening, and that's just going to be one of the many fantastic things that you're going to do on Friday night. And of course, I should be there all weekend. I'll be also giving private readings one-on-one, which you can book in advance, which would be sort of advantageous because last year we had a rather long line of people.
You got a bit busy, didn't you, last
year?
I
remember
not
that complaining.
Table was next to me.
No complaints, but yeah, this year you'll get a chance to actually schedule, your time as well. So you don't have to keep coming and checking back, because last year's was so amazing and it was so much fun. And I got to say, when you go to an event and it's a 3-day festival like this, and you almost can't put your finger on which was your favorite part of it, because they were all such a blast. That's when you know you did the right choice. So go snap those angel tickets up.
Thank you. But yeah, leading on from what Rob just said, if you go on our Facebook page, you go on our groups and everything else, all the links are on there, and in the on the event page for this evening as well. Also on there are all the links on there, so you can pre-book your spot with Rob. Like you said, last year he was so busy, and it was just really unfortunate that some people weren't able to get in with him because he was full. So that's why we decided this year to give people the opportunity to be able to pre-book their spot prior. Oh, Rachel just put the link on, prior to the event. So those people that did miss out last year, you don't have to this year, because you can pre-book. So you can go onto the link, pre-book. Leading on to the rest of the weekend, Saturday, as Rob said, he will be offering readings throughout the day on Saturday and on Sunday. We'll have our talks. We've got workshops as well as talks this year. We decided to mix it up a little bit. So, so you've got your talks that we did last year. Then you've got a couple of workshops that we've put in as well about different subjects over the 2 days. So you've got something a little bit different. We've also changed the concept a little bit. So you'll have the talk, you'll have about a 45-minute break in between each, and you'll have an hour for lunch on Saturday and Sunday. Yes, people that came last year, I have thought about this and logistically worked it all out. You'll be pleased to know you'll have time to eat and go and shop at all our amazing stalls as well. And then the best, this is my favorite bit. I'm so excited. Sorry. And then on the Saturday night, I've been dress shopping for months. On the Saturday night, we have got we're not just having a party and having not having a meal and then a party. This year, we're having dinner, and then we are hosting a Gothic masquerade ball. So you've not only got you've got the live band that we had last year, amount of people that thought they were awesome and they loved them and they wanted them back. So I've rebooked them. So we've got Happy Accident are coming back to play for us again this year. But to my dismay, we are also having karaoke after the live band. Sorry, I'm really miserable. I have to be drunk to do karaoke. Last year, I drank water at the party all night because I was just too tired to drink. So,
wait,
I do hope there's some good. What?
Go ahead.
Sorry, I said I do hope there's some good rock songs on the karaoke list.
Oh yeah, I hope so too. Yeah, you gotta have your. Well, for me, it was different. I rocked out, man, last year to Adamant, to Depeche Mode, to Morrissey, to the Smiths, to Morrissey, and to Adamant and Morrissey. And,
I like Adamant. I'm talking a bit heavier. I'm talking more your AC/DCs.
Well, his older stuff, so like post-punk, but AC/DC. Oh, that kind of rock and roll. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah. defo. They were amazing. They were like, it was like seeing the live bands of each time they did a cover. I mean, it was just, and the drummer, man, it was just like all of them. Great time. Like, I'm wondering if there's like the karaoke, are they going to play while you do the karaoke?
No, they're not going to play.
No. So DJ,
they're not playing. It's just karaoke. They're not playing for us to do the karaoke. I don't think they're that brave.
No.
But just for you guys out there, this is a little bit of a shout out to Ben, really. Ben, guitarist from Happy Accident. I met those guys at a Volkswagen festival because a couple of times, and that's how I got to know them in the first place. And I was like, oh my God, I am booking these guys. That was it. There wasn't really many choices. I'd already decided when I decided we were having a live band, it was going to be them. But what I was going to say is Ben, he actually gave him a shout out because Ben is the one that creates all of our posters, all of our promo videos. He's developed and made our website this year and everything. So he's the man behind all of the media side of things that we're doing this year for promotional purposes and all of that. And just so happens to be part of the band that's playing too. He's also our photographer for this year too. So he's going to wish he never met me, I think. So he's actually photography wise this year. We are having photography. We are having a photographer and everything. So there will be photos. Top man Ben, yeah. So we'll be having photos and everything, photo opportunities and all of that as well this year. Just so you know, but you can take your own too. And I'm sure some of these guys are all going to bring their own photos for you to be autographed and all of that. A man of many, So anyway, I'm just waffling now, but I just thought I'd throw that out there and let everyone know that that's who I've got to thank for doing all this stuff for us, basically.
Amazing, great people. And you know, I just saw Rachel did a sort of kind of throwdown challenge, ABBA duet, Rob. Well, there's more than 2 people in ABBA, there's 4. So we'll have to recruit 2 extras. I wonder.
Which one I look?
Yeah, you're in? Yeah, oh my gosh, I love it. We got an Agnetha, we got a Annie Fried, and I think I'll be Bjorn because he's got the gal.
So they both got the gals.
Benny, where are you, Benny?
Yeah, we need a Benny. Actually, maybe I should actually tell you my ABBA karaoke story.
Oh, go on.
Ooh. Right, this sounds like I'm bragging, and I am a bit. On holiday.
So what? Go for it.
Yeah, on holiday with the husband, I said, oh, if they do karaoke one night, I promise I will get up and sing. And he's like, yeah. He hadn't heard me sing at that point. I actually sung on our wedding, wedding party night. But anyway, this was before that. And I got up and I did Money, Money, Money by ABBA. I actually got a standing ovation. I had people leaning on their balconies out of their rooms who asked the organizer, when's the professional singer coming back?
Oh, wow. Well,
I'm not a professional singer.
Rob. Now you know.
So there you go, Rachel.
And you know what? You put out your intention, and fully that's manifested too since then. You know, and it's like money. That gives me a few months to figure out what song we should play. And I don't know. I mean, you kind of should be Dancing Queen, but
well, no. If it's a bloke singing, doesn't it have to be? Does your mother know?
Your Mother Knows is the only bloody one he sang, isn't it?
Exactly.
Sorry, it's playing in my head as you were saying. Just saying that to myself to no music.
Does your mother know?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, so that's the one that's got the male vocals on from an ABBA perspective. But
yeah, well, you know, I say that because I went to the last time we were there. We also no, it wasn't the last time. It was we went twice last year to the UK, and it was the first time we went to see ABBA at the ABBA Arena, the Avatars, at the ABBA Experience. It was just the Voyage concert was just like absolutely bonkers. So you get a chance, you should go and see that, as long as it's not on the same day as Festival of the Unexplained, which is far better.
Obviously, that's a given.
No, but believe it or not, even though I'm a full-blown tattooed rock chick, I love ABBA.
God, how can you not?
Yep. But yeah, mine one will probably be I want some AC/DC, or I'd even settle for Bon Jovi on the list.
ABBA sing the Smiths, Neil Story said. He's been threatening.
I know, I was just reading that and I was like, did I read that right?
Oh, you're talking about jumping in the hot tub with me, smoking a glass of cognac and sipping a nice cigar. And
yeah, he did say something about jumping in there and then realizing there was no bubbles.
No, realizing that the pump wasn't on. Yeah, i.e. the bubbles were generated. Never mind. People are going to have nightmares about that. But I don't have to worry about slipping out of the tub with Neil Story, because I can just grab hold of those beautiful handlebar mustache and out I go, you know.
Well, you know how people with long hair normally wear a hairnet when they go in the shower?
Yeah.
I do wonder if Neil wears a mustache net.
Wow, that's a good question. Neil, fill us in.
Neil, answer the question. The public needs to know.
Well, we want to know anyway. No offense, public, but we want to know.
Well, maybe that'll be one of the mysteries that will be revealed.
You never know.
That's quite interesting, that.
He's a sweetheart.
We just said you're a beautiful man, Rob. Don't give it that. You're a beautiful man. Tell us, come on, we want to know.
Yeah. Do you have a mustache net?
Yeah.
I mean, there was a cup devised, but I think it was the beginning of the 1900s, that was for men when the handlebar mustache was really, and it was a teacup, so you could drink tea and the tash didn't get wet in the tea. It kind of had a lip for the tash to rest on.
Really?
That is
true story.
Amazing. Oh, he says he doesn't.
I'm a historian. I mean, I know shit.
I know.
I was going to say,
you're so bloody interesting. You tell me all sorts of stuff. And
you stay awake. And you stay awake, Karen, which is the best thing.
Oh, I love it, me. I like to know about all this stuff. Do you know what? I wasn't really keen on. I'll be honest. I wasn't really keen on school, but I used to love going to history. That was my little secret enjoyment when I was at school. And I was like, oh, history again today, and I'd be like, secretly like it. I don't want to tell anyone because I don't want to be uncool. Not that I was ever cool anyway, but you know.
No, I be unsurprised. I did enjoy history until I did A-level history, and then I hated it because it was so boring.
Really?
Oh, the teacher's just like telling me I didn't use big enough words in my essays and everything else, and I was just like, and I went off it for a while, and then I rediscovered my love for it when I can talk about it in the way I want to talk about it, as opposed to.
I'm bloody glad you did.
I loved it.
I wouldn't even know you now otherwise.
You wouldn't. I mean, I loved everything about school, other than the really it was like the school, you know, the carriage getting to and coming back, you know, a little bit of a bumpy ride, and sometimes the horses would buck, you know, on the school bus, but it
was getting the cod piece on every morning for you, wasn't it? That was the pain.
The bloody were 36 miles uphill both ways. And school but yeah, so I don't know, there's a lot of things that are going on there. I got to ask you, Karen, real quick before it goes again. I had some of the most amazing cakes and so donuts and cakes. Are they coming back again?
That's
the vendor?
Wacker's Bakery.
Yeah.
Back in the building.
Good. I bought one of their cakes. It lasted me 2 days, and I swear I've got diabetes as a result.
They were beautiful.
Oh, I
did buy one as well with a plan to take it home to the children. It met a fatal end in the car ride home.
I was going to say, don't tell me you didn't make it. No. Yes, they are back. They were. Because I was going to contact them, but they got in there first. They contacted me before I had a chance to contact them. And they're coming back this year. Good. They'll be there for both days again. So Sugar Rush Heaven, here I come.
It really was, because we didn't get a chance to eat very much really at the weekend, did we? Because we were so busy. And I remember eating one of their things. I was like, whoa, who needs drugs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Energy.
Yeah, the one that I bought to take home to the children, it made an ultimate sacrifice so that I had enough energy to drive home.
Good. I'm looking forward to
what a
another
shame
thing.
that is.
It's just like so many things to look forward to, Karen. Like
we've got you some new stalls this year as well. We've got a lot of new. We've got a couple. I think we've only got 4. Maybe we've got more than that. I can't remember now. But we've got a lot of different stalls as well this year. So we've got one of my friends, I think Rowan's Closet. She does medieval dresses and
beautiful
all
stuff.
that sort of stuff. And she hand makes jewelry, and she does all sorts of things. And to be honest, she has been. Last year's festival was the first event that I've put on that she has not attended because she wasn't able to. But she has been with me all throughout my psychic fairs. When I first started up back in 2016, she has done every single event. So
I met her at Evesham. She was
there.
You did. And I was looking at her dresses and stuff she makes, and they're beautiful, stunning work.
Yeah, she's coming. She'll be coming this year. We've got Heavenly Helen back. And Mark, they're coming back.
They're amazing, aren't they? They are so awesome.
Who else have we got coming? We've got Julie coming back. Julie Angel's coming back. Karma Fusion's coming back. And then we've got a whole host of new weird and wonderful things for you this year too. Because of the Gothic Masquerade Ball, we have got you some goth stalls. All different. We've got Hawthorns as well. Rachel's just I've got a whole list of who we've got. But so we've got a whole range of different stalls we've got some of the same, but then we've got quite a lot which are different, a little bit more niche, and selling a lot of different things than what we had last year, because we wanted to change our variety of stalls that we've got this year. So we've got some of our favorite, well, not our favorite, shouldn't say favorites, but we've got some of those ones that came last year coming back, and then we've got you at least half are all new stalls too. So
do you know what I think I'm going to have to do, Rob? I'm going to have to email the cake stall before the event so that my cake is on my table first thing for the Saturday morning.
I was thinking the same exact thing. I'm like, you're in my, get out of my head. I'm like,
shit, you stop thinking those things, because I can see. I can see.
Oh, I hope not. Oh, it's a good thing I'm not there in person then. I'll slap round bloody head. But you know what? I mean, people are like, oh, they're building it up. They're building it up. No, this is sex on a pastry.
It is.
It's amazing.
Sex with sugar. Yeah.
It's like look at me. I love the cake. But theirs was just
the cake. Yeah.
Love the cake.
They're just wow. And they're not little portions either.
Oh my God.
Big slabs of sugar. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the only thing. As much as you don't want to be eating anymore, because you get halfway through and you're like, but it's so good you just can't help but finish it, and then you feel guilty after because you feel, oh my God, I've eaten way too much.
And then you feel even guiltier when your credit card finds its way back over there saying, can I have that one, and that one? Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you what, if you can put in a request for me, Karen, I bet they do a killer lardy cake. People in America won't know what they have. What's a lardy? Is it lardy dar?
Oh, bless her. Rachel's put the link up for us, Rob.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
April.
And she's not coming. She's put some of the others on. Karma Fusion, Kevin's Spell Books and Candles. He's back. Hawthorns. That's it. She's on it. Look.
I'll be honest, Rob. I don't know what lardy cake is.
Yeah, as I say, yeah. What is it?
What is it?
You haven't lardy cake. You haven't lived. It's layers of. It's like really like stodgy layers of dough, like with raisins and sultanas and stuff in between each layer, and then it's like literally soaked in Oh no! Well, first it's baked. Yeah, probably first it's baked. Then it's baked, and it gets this like crunchy, sugary top, and it's like it's been dipped in liquid sugar. It's like, and all the grease and the sugar and the.
I'm liking the grease and the sugar, but it's got fruit in it. You don't want cake that's got fruit in it.
Oh yeah, those ones. Yeah, the rare cakes with fruit in them. Yeah, well, you know one of those, aren't you? Well, you know what?
Chocolate, sugar, more chocolate, and a bit more sugar.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you a piece of mine that I'll cut you a piece that doesn't have any fruit in it. Otherwise, and I'll eat your fruit.
All right. I actually like fruit.
Brownies all the way for me.
Brownies, yeah, I'm right with you there too, especially if they're supercharged.
Yeah. Anyway, on that note, so come on. Obviously, we've got lots going on this year. I think we've got a little bit more going on this year than we did last year. You've even got, well, you haven't got to because you haven't got to come to it. But Rachel and I are actually going to do a stint for an hour this year. Because I did an event for someone else. I was a speaker at someone's event. Very weird. I'm used to organising, not standing in front of people. It was very odd. And I went and did an event a couple of weeks ago, and I was actually a speaker at this event, and I did a talk on mental health, about my own personal experiences and struggles and everything else in my own life. Anyway, cut a long story short. So because I was, as Rachel says, brave and put myself out there in front of all these strangers and talked about very personal things, we've decided that I'm going to do a talk on the Saturday. It'll be a short talk. I'm not going to bore you. You don't have to come. But included in that, Rachel's going to teach you this is talk workshop, a little bit of. She's going to teach you about smudging and sage sticks and stuff like that, and how to make your own. So we're going to have a chat. We're going to have like a safe space moment. So anyone in the audience, you can share your own experiences and feel that you can speak about your own issues or problems or whatever. So we're having a safe space. And after we've done the little bit of a safe space bit, the other part of it will be Rachel telling you about different things that you can do regarding cleansing and so on, for lifting, different things you can use to lift your mood or whatever else, all sorts of stuff. I'll get her to come on and we'll have a proper explanation of it for you. So we thought, for those of you who don't know, that the Festival Unexplained is tributed to Eddie Frey. So obviously it's tributed to him. It's in his memory. So partly why we've decided this year to have a safe space moment on the Saturday. And then, like I said, learn about the cleansing and all that sort of stuff. So that's one of the workshops that we'll be doing. A lot of people have been asking about times and itinerary and when people are talking and when people are doing this and when people are doing that, because we know we've only given you the lists of who's on what days. We haven't given you times. Those people that have bought tickets, they're all going to get an email and they're going to get told what the itinerary is, and they're going to have the timings and they're going to have everything, so they can look and they can see, right, this person's on this time. Karen's talking, don't want to listen to her. She's going to bore us. So we're going and get a reading with Rob. We're going to have a photo and a chat with Penny and get an autograph and buy a book off her, all that sort of thing. So, Rachel, it's already started roaming through the woods. These are for all of her supplies for her workshop makes. So yeah, so you can join us or you don't. But the itinerary will be emailed out to ticket holders before it is made public. So those that are ticket holders, they will get it first. They will get the full itinerary of the whole weekend, whichever ticket they've purchased. Once they've all been notified and they've had it, then it will go out for general consumption out on all the social media links and everything else for everybody else that wants to see it. But we felt that it was only right that those people that are attending and already bought the tickets get to have a preview. See, we're looking after you people. We're trying to anyway.
I know something you haven't mentioned yet that's quite impressive. Your merchandise.
Oh, yeah! I forgot about that. I was the professional.
You know what? I remember that. Is I saw this gig I went to. I saw the T-shirt as I was driving, and it made me feel like that's the closest I'm going to get to being on tour. My name being on the back of an event T-shirt.
Yeah, check out our merch shop. Well done, Penny. See, it's a good job I got our Penny to sort me out. Check out the merch shop. We didn't have one last year. We've got one this year. We've got a merchandise shop. We've got mugs on there. I mean, actual mugs, not mugs like this. On the biggest mug there. No, I'm joking. There's mugs on there. We have got, as Penny's just said, festival T-shirts. So you've got the logo. And because we're a festival, you have a proper festival T-shirt. So on the back of that, you have got our own custom design with the lineup of all the speakers in attendance. So how amazing is that? You can take that away. You can even purchase it prior to the event and you can wear it at the festival. Not only do we have those, we've also got your tote bags, and not just a normal tote bag. You've got your festival logo on the front and you've got your lineup on the back, the same as the T-shirts. So it doesn't matter which way around you wear your bag. You've either got the logo or you've got the lineup. We thought it'd be good to put that on the bag and get, again, the whole festival theme. And we've done the same with your hoodies. You've got a normal hoodie. Yet again, exactly the same. Or we've actually done zip-up hoodies as well because not everybody likes a jumper. So we've given you two options there. So all of that is on our new shop on the website. So get your merch. If you want your festival T-shirts and hoodies and everything else, you can pre-buy them and have them ready so you can wear them at the event. Well done, Penny, and thank you.
You're welcome.
I just thought it's really cool. I just like gutted. I can't put my own name on there because I'm a nobody.
You can't have a festival without merch. Yeah.
No.
Nah, that sounds great. It's a great souvenir. And also, if you think about it, if it can be done, you could have people sign, your T-shirt or whatever as well. You
need like a white fabric pen or something like that to do it.
Yeah, Sharpies. They got special Sharpies for them. Yeah, I'll bring
Rachel.
You going shopping, love? Pop down the shop and get us some of these, will ya?
Well, I seem to remember it was Rachel last year who gave us all the silver pens to sign the programs with, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Rachel.
Yeah, we got I think we had silver and gold pens, but we were trying to work out what would be better for actually writing in there so you could actually see it. I'm on Amazon now, she said. She's on Amazon. She's getting those fabric pens.
Go, Ashy.
You stop giving her ideas. She'd be tapping me up for some more money. No, but yeah, that is a great idea. I never thought of that. That is a really good idea.
They could sign the bags with them as well.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Well, that's why I'm thinking, mate, we'd want to share them, not have a pen each.
Bloody price of them. Oh, all right. Yeah. Make sure we discuss that at another time. But yeah, that is actually a really good idea. I never thought of that. See?
I'm full of them.
Awesome. I'm going to be honest.
Between us, Rob and I are doing your job for you.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
You
know what? It's the artificial intelligence.
That's why I need you, you see? That's what it is. That's why I need you. Actually, I'll be honest, I was the first person to purchase from the shop. My mum's got a surprise coming this weekend. She doesn't know it's coming, but I've actually I have to get the first item for my mum. Like, festival mum, obviously. So, she's got a T-shirt coming. It should be arriving tomorrow or Saturday. And I said, when the parcel comes, you can open it. She doesn't know what it is. And she will probably want another one because she'll probably want one for every blooming day.
Your mum's a sweetheart. Your mum's a lovely lady.
Oh, I know. Anyway, we always land up talking about my mum. It's not all about her. So everybody, I've waffled on and on and on and on. Thank you to Penny and Rob for joining me. I do appreciate having you both on this evening and talking about what you're both bringing to the event and what you're doing for us, because I feel it's better it comes from you rather than comes from us, really.
And even anyone who offers to buy me one of the Crackers Bakery brownies before the event, I'm still not telling you where we're going Friday. This lady is not for turning. That's not a clue either.
I absolutely love it. But like we said, there are some tickets left. We are literally down to, I'm not just saying this, we are literally down to bare minimum tickets for the VIP angelic tickets. So if you want them, get them. We are still doing this 6 installment payment plan on those for anybody that's purchasing now. But yeah, we are literally bare bones of those. There's literally hardly any left. The Phoenix tickets, if you want to come to our Gothic Masquerade Ball, sing some karaoke with Penny and Rob and everybody else on the Saturday night, get dressed up, then the Phoenix tickets, and I'm not exaggerating, they are also down to the minimum now. I was tempted to add some extra ones, but I don't feel it'd be fair on the people that have already bought. So I won't be adding any extras. So if you want those, you need to get them. Same as the Saturday and Sunday day tickets. Over half both days have sold of those as well. So we have tried to do it this year. So yet again, like we did last year. So it's affordable for people. So if you can't do the whole VIP thing or the whole Phoenix thing, you can buy a fairy day ticket or an imp ticket for the Sunday and just come for the day. So it's a little bit more affordable for you. And like I said, VIP tickets, Phoenix tickets, we are doing payment plans on those for you as well to help everybody out, because everyone's kind of struggling right now.
But be warned, those of you who buy just a day ticket, you will want to come for the whole weekend next time. Because
I did last year.
And the amount of people that are coming now for the whole weekend who only came on a day ticket and said, sod that, I'm coming for the whole weekend next time.
Yeah.
And they are. So be warned, it's a slippery slope into festival addiction.
It was crazy. I had like 20 people ask me within 3 months of getting back last March, are you doing this are you coming next year? Are you coming next year? I was just like, ask Karen. So, but you know what? I just thought of another real quick before you go. I just thought of another great merchandising opportunity, Karen. You could have earplugs, okay, on sale for $50 each a pair, for people to put in right before me and Penny go on and do our karaoke. You know, I'm telling you, you would sell out.
You know what? In my mind now, that was the joke I was going to make, that maybe the thought of me and you doing karaoke would put people off. Don't worry, we'll be selling earplugs, you bugger.
Well, I actually thought you meant so they haven't got to listen to my mouth all weekend. That's what I thought you were going to say.
No.
Thompson, it is scary how close our minds are working right now. This is really starting to worry me.
Like it's cool, but it's freaky.
Yeah.
Stop it.
But yes, what Rob said, you are right. We had on day 2 last year, I had people asking me and people asking Rachel, what are the dates for next year? And I was like, just let me get over this weekend. I'm exhausted. We're on day 2 and I've not slept and I've not eaten.
I think your exact words were, Karen, I am never doing this again, if I remember rightly.
Sorry, I think my internet's going.
I seem to remember those were your words. I am never doing this again.
Yeah, once, twice, maybe 10 times I might have said that. And then by the end of the weekend, I was like, I want to do it all again.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And the amount of people that contacted me, and the people that came, like you said, on day tickets, and they were like, why did I only buy a day ticket? And I'm like, I don't know. They're like, right, that's it. Whole weekend next year. When the tickets go on sale, I need to know now so I can do my payment plan. So I do aim, I will let a little secret out. I do actually aim to potentially You might know sooner rather than later for next year's date. I may not make you wait months to find out. Because last year I made you wait months because I hadn't even decided whether I was doing another one until everybody was like, when is it the next one? So that's why you've got another one this year. So there you go.
So I was just waving goodbye to someone who's got to go. So
there you go. 2024 is going to be a thing. I'll leave it at that.
That's great. That's fantastic. Neil, love you too.
Right, I'm going to say goodnight, everybody. Thank you to Penny. Thank you to Rob. I'm going to stop wittering on and waffling and boring people to sleep.
See you at the festival.
See you at the festival.
Toodles.
Toodles.